Okay, so people first and impact era, here we are to guide you. So uh, for today's session is led by Nusra Akhtar, and she is a passionate science educator and an AI educator trainer at Impact Era, and also she's a co-founder of Infusion, and she has experience of decade of experience as an international educator, and she's mainly focused on creating engaging and interactive learning experience using innovative tools. So yeah, so welcome Nusra. Nusra, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Rushdie. Thank you for the introduction. So, yeah, welcome everyone to today's session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and good afternoon and good evening. And I would like to know from where are you joining? If you can please type in your name and your location so we can get to know each other, because this is a community-driven session. So it's not like there are no hard and fast rules, so we can, know each other. It's better. Yeah, right. Okay, so let me start. Give me a minute. And if you want to unmute and say hi, you are very welcome to do that.
Hello, how are you? I'm Dr. Sumera and I'm from Sharjah. My chat is disabled, so I cannot type.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Dr. Samira. You're very welcome to our session. Is this the first session or you have been in our sessions before?
No, this is my first session.
Okay. Right. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see.
Right. So today's session is more about to explore the Microsoft Elevate Educator pathway. It's a community-driven pathway by Microsoft. So before we dive into the pathway, let me give me a second. Yeah. So let me introduce myself. So actually, my colleague Rushdie talked about me. So I'm the AI and education trainer at Impact Era, and also I'm the co-founder of EdFusion, which is an edtech company. And yeah, more than that, I'm a passionate science educator. Right. So let's move on to today's objectives. So today's objective is mainly to get you registered for Microsoft Elevate Educator pathway. And I will walk you through the certification path, and I will show you how to register and what are the steps you have to follow. And also, if the time permits, I will discuss about applying judgment in AI use. As we are educators, we have to use responsible and ethical AI in our classrooms. So, and as this is an informative session, I would like to keep this like an interactive. So I would like the chat to be busy. So if you have any questions while I'm explaining, just put your questions in the chat, or you can even unmute and talk. Right. Okay, so you as passionate educators, you have the urge to become an MEE. That's why everyone is here today. So why we need to become an MEE? That's Microsoft Elevate Educator. So these days there are certifications everywhere. even if you attend a webinar, wherever, whoever conducts that, they will give you a certificate. But this Microsoft Elevate Educator Path gives you a global recognition. So wherever you go in your career, if you move countries or move organizations, your recognition will be there. So if you earn this MAE Educator badge or certificate, it's recognized. And another thing is you are being ahead in the technology advancement, right? So you know how to use the technology, because nowadays we know our students are very advanced compared to our generation. So if we are behind this advancement, actually we can't tackle the problems that we face in real classrooms. So this gives you a real opportunity to being ahead. And apart from that, we will have free exclusive resources which are verified and which are well, and also there will be a community, so there will be people sharing their resources, so it will be good to go, and we will have growth opportunities. Like now, today we are like curious learners, but we can also be leaders who will lead this, AI or the education era, right? So if you have any questions, just raise your hand. And as I'm sharing my screen, I can't see the chat. Shahana or Rushdik, if you can please uh, let me know if we have any questions on the chat. Right. We are good to go, right? Give me a thumbs up if you're okay up to this point. Right. So this is like the Microsoft Elevate Educator community tiers introduced by Microsoft. We know Microsoft is in the education industry more than 50, 60 years. So they have very well developed curricula for the schools and the educators. And so here you can see there are two. One is the educator community, and let me take my pen. So this is the educator community, and there are 3 levels. So this is the new entry level. They have introduced as Educator Explorer. This is what we are going to discuss today. And this is the expert level. Formerly, it was known as MIE Expert, that is Microsoft Innovative Educator Experts. And we have this Microsoft Elevate Educator Fellow. Formerly, it was known as MIE Fellows. And as we are focusing on Educator today, so I'm not going to discuss about the school community. So let's move on. Right, so here you can see a zoom in picture of what I talked about in the previous slide. So the first tier, first level is the Microsoft Elevate Educate Explorer. And the second, if you complete this, you will become an expert. So in each levels, there are certain modules that you have to cover. We will guide you through that. And then you can become a fellow. Right. So now let's do this hands-on today. I will put this link in the chat so you can go ahead with me. So you can get yourself registered as the Microsoft Elevate Educator. So for now, I'm stop sharing my screen and I will put this link on the chat. Give me a minute.
Can you put my chat active? Because my chat box is
That is
disabled.
off. You said it's disabled. I thought it's some problems on your side. Rushdie, can you please help with that?
Uh, Sankar, can you look into this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you have this link now in the chat. This is the landing page. So if you are right there on the landing page, just give me a thumbs up. Or put in the chat, I am there, maybe. Or just put a yes if you are in the landing page now. Because I want you to follow up with me. So you don't want to waste another hour doing this, right? So you can do it with me. Yeah, I will share the screen. So this is what the landing page, this is how it looks like. Right. So here you can see the Microsoft Elevate Educator. And anyone who reached the page? Someone saying you can't see my screen. Now can you see? Yeah. Okay. So here it shows you become an Elevate Educator. And it gives you some more details on the page. You can read what is Microsoft Elevate Educator, the pathway and all. And for now, we are going to click on this, become an Elevate Educator. You can click on this, become an Elevate Educator. It should go lead to this page. So now you are going to create your Microsoft Elevate Microsoft account. So you can select the program. They ask you Microsoft Elevate Educator, Microsoft Elevate School, both programs. For now, we are going to choose the Microsoft Elevate Educator. And then you can type your email here, the primary email that you're going to use. I would suggest you to use a personal email. So, and I'm curious to know if there are any MIEs here. Any MIEs? So, okay, so you should. You are using your personal email or the Dr. Vishal Kataria is here. How are you, sir? So you are using your institution email? Okay, right. Then so you already have this Microsoft Learn account. So for others, you can use your personal email because it's safer if you happen to change institution, your email address will change. And there is another way we can link the email, the institution email as well to the same Microsoft profile. I will show if there is any need for that. For now, we will type this. things. If you are done with it, I can move on to the next. Okay, both are linked. Okay, great. Right. If anyone has created or completed this step, anybody, any volunteers? Any volunteers willing to show their screen, share their screen? You are very welcome to share. So probably you will end up in this page. Jackson, you're saying it's breaking. Is it breaking to everyone or am I clear? Yeah. So are
I
we
can
good to
hear you
go?
clearly. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, are we good to go? Are you on? Have you landed on this page? Okay, right. So you can see here, it shows your status as member when you log in, right? And there are 3 other levels.
Excuse
Yeah,
me. We'll
yeah,
go for become elevator, not for school community, right?
yeah, yeah. We are going for educator. So here, let me show you. So this one, elevate educator. So here in this form, you just only click this elevate educator.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay, so here the status is shown as member, explorer, expert, and fellow. So now you are a member. Welcome to Microsoft, right? And you can start your journey today. So it says MI Explorer 2026 to 2027 is you have not started your journey yet, right? So these are the steps that you have to follow in order to complete this Explorer stage. So you will become an expert. So once you complete this Explorer stage, this will also become dark in color, right? Okay, so let's see what are the requirements that we have to complete in order to get this Explorer stage. So the first one, you have to do this Microsoft Elevate Educator Explorer General Learning Path. So there are some modules that you have to complete. So if you click on this, Elevate Educate Explorer General Learning Path, it will lead to this page. Right? Everyone, you're on this page. We are good to go. I can show you there are 5 modules you have to complete. So these are the modules. So we have Microsoft Teams for Education, flipped instruction with record feature in PowerPoint, get started with OneNote for Education, and we have create authentic assessment with Microsoft Forms and build cybersecurity resilience in K-12 classrooms. So in each modules, there will be like this parts like introduction, So there will be several subtopics, and then you will have a module assessment. So it's not actually hard, and we have a community. So if you face any difficulties, if you want to, if you don't understand anything on this, you can always connect with us, and there are passionate educators who will help you, and you are not alone on this journey. That's why we have created this um, community, right? So for example, I'll just show you a page. So this is how the assessment look like. Even though the term Microsoft Elevate Educator looks heavy, it's not, the path is not that heavy. You can, as educators, it's, very easy. And if we have a community always, it's even more easy to get to the path. So you can just complete, and then when you submit the answer, you will complete the module. So one by one, you will complete each module, and then you can go to this Explorer AI learning path. So there are some modules on that. So if I click on this, if you have any question, by the way, you can ask me, you can raise your hand. Everyone is okay following with me? Just give me a thumbs up, then only, I also get energy. Otherwise, it's like I'm talking to the screen. Yeah, okay, right. So if you click on this AI learning path, it will lead to this page. So there are only 2 modules on this. So you can learn that modules. And also don't worry, we have a series of sessions which will cover all these topics by Microsoft experts who are real classroom practitioners. So we are with you, right? Okay, so this is the part once you complete. And if you go back to this page again, you can see that step 2 is complete the Microsoft Education Program nomination application. So there is a survey like questionnaire. So you have to answer those questions. Once you have done that, you will become an explorer, Microsoft Elevate Educator Explorer, right? Then you can start your expert journey. So regarding Microsoft Elevate Educator Expert, the applications are opening this May and to July, I think, the window. So we have to be prepared for that. If you only have completed the Explorer level, you can do the expert part, right? So before doing the expert part, it's, we can finish this up, right? So we will have lots of sessions coming up to help you, right? So up to this point, anyone has any questions? So for example, I can show you my profile. Sorry. So this one. So here I've completed the Explorer path. So it has become darkened here. I'm on the way to expert. And this is your Microsoft Learn account. Once you show you, wait, let me show you. So here, this is, when you go to the modules, it automatically takes you to your Microsoft Learn account. So there you will have all your badges that you receive and the achievements like this. So I can show you mine. Once you have done, yeah. So these are like badges, trophies. These are the digital badges which are recognized globally. Right. Okay, so that is for the introduction for this Microsoft Elevate Educator part. If you have any questions, I am now, it's time for questions. If you have any questions. And can
Nurja,
you,
we
yeah,
have some questions in the chat as well. Shahana, can
okay.
you read it out? Or,
Yeah, I can see the chat. I'll
Ah,
ask. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, is there any anti-cheating mode in any Microsoft tools? So, actually, I don't think so. So, can you please explain your question, Mr. Malik Swain? Assalamu alaikum, sir. If you can unmute and
Assalamu alaikum, Ms.
speak.
Nuzra, and everyone. I hope you're
Alaikum
doing well.
salam. Yeah, good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Thank you, alhamdulillah, thank you. So my question is regarding if there is any anti-cheating mode in Microsoft tools. So because usually for the
Yeah.
assessment and during online learning,
Yeah.
sometime like we are using tools outside Microsoft, like Wayground or something that develop anti-cheating modes. So I wish if there is any anti-cheating mode in Microsoft tools, maybe on Teams for assessment. Is there anything like this?
So for assessments, so what's the tools you're using?
In the Wayground, if you open
Okay.
Wayground, so we can, they develop something anti-cheating mode.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm
there, for
actually
example,
not into that technical thing, but we can we can come
I
back to
wish
you.
to
We
share
can
to
ask.
see
Yeah.
this feature in Microsoft tools. Look like if the student are doing assessment on forms,
Yeah.
so if anyone ask for AI or ask any help, he can get it. But
Yeah.
for example, if I share the screen and they are on Wayground, if anyone get out of the screen,
Yeah.
I will be noticed.
Okay.
So if there is something like this in Teams, it will be great in Microsoft.
Yeah. 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 I actually I'm not into that technical point. Yeah, we can come back to you. We can always ask our experts in our organization. So we can
Yes,
come
thank
back
you
to you,
so
sir.
much.
Yeah, inshallah. Yeah, what's the other question? If we are an expert, we need to renew this year as I can't see nomination option in the current window. Could you please? Yeah, if you are an expert, yeah, you should renew this year. So Ms. Rosemary, so if you log into your account, what do you see? Like, is it showing your status as expert still? It should show.
Yes, it's showing expert, but we can't see the option to renew that. That application option is not there.
Yeah, you have to start through this Microsoft Elevate Educator pathway that I showed you. You have to complete the Explorer.
Yeah, already completed and
You
it's
have
showing
completed.
expert. Yeah, it's showing expert. So do we need to renew it or how it should be?
Yeah, you have to renew this year when they open the application.
But so we already got the mail saying that from May 4th they have opened it, right?
Yeah.
So
You don't have the link to.
no,
You
there
haven't
is
got
no
the
option
link.
for that.
Okay. I can come back to you if you can contact me through my email. I can assist you on that. This is my email.
It does so well. He knows things of it. She understands its meaning, its limitations, its strengths.
Any others facing the same problem? The existing MIs? Right. Those are the two questions I think we have. So you can, I will email you the process. So the links are out, I guess. Right. Any other questions? But the questionnaires are not still there. And so we will have Microsoft Innovative experts coming in our coming sessions, so we can get advice from them as well. Yeah, any other questions? Or I can move. We are good to go. Just give me a thumbs up so I can move to the next part of the session. Yeah, okay. Right. So as we have some more time, I'm going to discuss about this AI module that we have on the Explorer. As we are responsible AI users. Okay, before that, let me quickly have a poll. Give me 1 minute. It's loading. Okay. Can you see the poll? It's a quick question about the understanding of AI. Can you see the poll? Yeah. So we have around 23 people. Well, let's wait some more minutes. Yeah, it's actually the second answer, isn't it? It uses the probability data and pattern recognition to make predictions or decisions. So yeah, with that understanding, let's move on to the next part. Right, so applying judgment to AI use. So there's again a vibe check. So we are used to the AI thing now, right? So what's one word? You can choose from this word cloud to fill in this blank. AI is mostly, or you can type your own term in education. What do you think? You can type your answer in the chat. Is it hype? Is it anxiety? Is it pressure? Is a magic shortcut? Or is it overwhelming? Okay, someone is saying it's magic. Overwhelming. Anxiety, hype, yeah.
Most demanding.
Most demanding, yeah. Okay, right. So actually for this question, there is no exact answer, right? It depends on which level of the AI journey we are. I can remember when I, started a year ago, this AI journey with the Microsoft AI enthusiast community. I was amazed. It was like a magic shortcut, right? If we are in like the beginning stage, it will feel like a magic, right? But with, time, when we start to use and when we realize what it can do and what it cannot do, so it depends on how we perceive AI, right? Okay, with that, we have to actually, as responsible and ethical AI users, as educators, we are the heartbeat of education, right? So we are talking about AI in education. So we should be able to understand what an accurate mental model, right? So we should not treat AI as a person, but it is a pattern machine, right? So it cannot understand our intent, it cannot understand our context, it cannot understand the feelings. It's just a machine that predicts patterns, right? So and we cannot treat AI as a person, right? I think everyone agrees on that, right? Anyone want to share any opinions on that? Right. Now let's do a quick hands-on. Like if you can go to any LLM that you like and quickly generate. So we usually, as educators, I know, we use AI system. We don't, we use AI system to generate lesson plans, isn't it? So anyone who likes to volunteer to give me the prompt to one of the topic that you teach to generate a lesson plan, you are very welcome to unmute your mic and tell. Anyone, please? Because I'm keep on talking and talking. If anyone can help me. The subject.
It's on life cycle of stars.
Okay, lives, a lesson. May I know who is this? Because I'm sharing the screen. Priyanka, hello, how about you?
Yeah, good, miss.
You might be busy.
Not
Busy.
yes, we are. I'm just looking over to this AI works and everything.
Okay, lesson on. What do you say? Can you please repeat?
Life cycle of stars.
Life cycle of
Stars.
stars.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So let's give that prompt. Okay, so right now it gives you a lesson title. So yeah, you can see it's how it talks to us, right? Here is a clear classroom ready lesson on the life cycle of stars, suitable for KS3 or lower secondary. I want to discuss some points on this. So we actually didn't tell it what age group you are teaching or what subject, what curriculum, but it has given us the answer, isn't it? And it sounds very confident. Here's a clear, ready. And I can say from the answer, it is biased because, I always talk or always try to make lesson plans on this K3, Key Stage 3, and I'm mostly using the British curriculum, so it's given me this British curriculum keywords, right? So it always depends on what we put, and if we put garbage in, it will give you garbage out. So we have to be very precise if you want to get the exact output that we want. It's like, right, that's the point I want to touch here. So anyone can use AI, generative AI, but if you don't know how to use it properly, so then we will be in trouble, because we are responsible for our students, right?
Like
Okay.
we have to give the proper prompt, like
Yeah.
the topic and with which class, like
Yeah.
with the grade. Like
Exactly.
if I'm saying make the perception, make a lesson day, make a lesson plan for perception for grade 11
Yeah.
in psychology subject, so
Yeah.
it will make a proper lesson plan, then it will
Yeah.
work
Yeah. True.
properly.
Exactly. So we have to use the proper prompting technique. So there are several techniques we can use. So this one was just to touch upon how the AI sounds confident even though it is not giving us the proper one, right? And also if we give a very basic prompt, it will hallucinate, because it will go on to you might have heard the word hallucination. Anyone wants to talk about hallucination? Anyone have to, you can share your idea about hallucination, what hallucination is in AI.
In hallucination, like it's a psychological term, the person is hearing some voices which is actually not exist, that is called
Yeah.
hallucination.
Yeah, so that is not actually that does not exist, but it says like, it sounds like it is there confidently. That is the AI, the machine, right? Okay, so here, and you might have come across this meme. Somebody's asking, is this mushroom edible? Then the AI says confidently yes, right? But after some times, rip, right? Then it says you are right, that mushroom was poisonous. I'm sorry for the confusion. Would you like to learn more about poisonous mushrooms? So it's actually it's a pattern recognition machine, right? With that, we will come to this. So the coherence trap. So that's what we saw there. It speaks very confidently. So confidence is not equal to truth, right? So it will give very highly polished, fluent language, but it has incompleteness and it has bias, and it is not entirely correct. If I simply say what hallucination is, I can remember when I created a small book for my 5-year-old son to talk about AI with him in a friendly manner. So it gave me a picture to describe the hallucination, like AI system will say the lion loves ice cream. So it doesn't exist, isn't it? So yeah, so there is always hallucination. So we have to be very aware as we are ethical and responsible practitioners of AI. And we should not say AI. We will come back to that point later in one slide. We have to say AI system, because when we say AI, we treat it like a person, right? So we have to have that practice in our classrooms and in our schools as well. We have to talk it. We have to consider it as a system, right? So yeah, and the language. So we don't say AI decided, even though we get an output from AI. We don't say AI decided. We have to actually, as responsible practitioners, we have to verify what it gives us, right? So we can't give that human role that I said earlier, right? And yeah, so these are some terms that we can shift, like fuzzy language to precise tool-focused language. So you can see here, the AI decided this was the best strategy. So we should not sound like that. We have to say the system generated. We don't say the decided, because it's not a human. It's a system. It's just a machine, right? And we don't say AI knows what students need or AI knows everything. Actually, we have to say the system identified patterns. It only identifies patterns. It doesn't have any feelings. It doesn't have any understandings. It's just a recognition of logical patterns, right? And yeah, and another term is checked. We don't say AI checked its own work. We say we have to verify, because AI is a machine. It can't actually, even if it checks on its own work, we have a responsibility as responsible educators to always check what we get. For example, if we create a lesson plan using any LLMs, we don't take that lesson plan straight away to our classroom. We don't do that. We can't do that as responsible educators. So we have to always check and verify what it gives us. And yeah, so there are three major things. So what is guardrails? Anyone can help me? Guardrails? In AI? No one? Yeah? So it's the professional trust. Like, we have three main things that we have to focus on. That is verification, privacy, and transparency. So what is verifications? So for example, let's say, I will just go to my LLM again and show you. Just write a research report on AI in education with references. In maybe 200 words. So I'm giving a word count as well. So it will give you an output. Let's see. So you can see it gives you these references here, right? As we write research reports. But I cannot use this as it is. I can't, produce this as a valid document as a responsible user. I always have to go and check this. So for example, I'll just go here and I can search maybe, as there is time constraint, I'm just searching on Google. You can use so it's there. You can go into the detail article and you can check the content. Even sometime this content will be different from what it gives here, right? So that's the point I'm trying to say. So we always have to verify what the AI system gives us, right? And the privacy. So anyone using AI systems or AI tools for assessment? If you can, no one is using? Let's say we have a summary report of a student and a teacher is taking a picture of that answer and uploading that into the LLM. So is it a good practice? What can you say about that? Anyone? So we usually have to remove any identifying details if we have, for example, student details and maybe any health information, if and family context before using any tool. And for example, if we have a health report of a student we want to analyze, and we don't, paste the document as it is, we have to remove all those identifiers because it will go to the open system, so it's not a good practice, right? And the third one is the transparency. For example, if we use AI system to produce a document, maybe a summary document or a report, we have to explicitly refer. We have to say we have used this AI system to produce this, and a human has verified this, right? So these are the integrity norms that we have to follow. So I think that we are nearly finishing, and we can continue in our next session. There are several other things to discuss. So it is a like weekly sessions we have every Tuesdays, so you can join us. And if you have any questions, you can ask. It's time for questions now. If you have anything. And Shahana, if you can share the Credly badge. QR codes and our details.
Yes, sure. I will share.
So you will get a badge from the Microsoft if you fill up that Credly badge, like the one I can show you here. Give me a minute, I will show you. So Credly is like a wallet, like you can see here, this is my Credly account. So I have a badge wallet. So you will get this Credly badge that is a recognized badge from Microsoft. So your badges will be saved in this Credly system. Right. If you have any questions, you can ask. No questions? Any feedbacks? Next week we will have, yeah, go on.
Yes, the session is very informative, and there are many things which is new for me. And
Okay.
inshallah, and next week we'll also join it and learn about this AI tool. Thank you.
This is Dr. Sumera.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, doctor, for your feedback.
thank you.
Thank you, Nusra.
Yeah. Yeah, so inshallah, next week we will have our facilitator as David Curran from UK. He will, I think, lead a very informative session too. So we hope you will join us and learn.
I think Jackson is raising the hands.
Yeah, Jackson, go on. Jackson, you can unmute and you can ask your question.
Good evening, everyone. How you doing? There was a link that was sent to the group earlier, and I said about the link, can we learn a cyber training there?
Cyber training, you're asking. So,
Sorry, can you repeat the question, Jackson?
I said a link was sent to the chat. Then when she was explaining the link, she was showing some things there, and I asked, can we learn a cyber training under that link she sent?
I think he's asking whether he can learn cyber training on the
Not
same
the,
link that I sent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zafarullah. So in Educator
cyber-
modules, there
Under
is
the
a
Microsoft
small module
Educator
about
for Educator
cybersecurity
as well.
resilience in K-12. Other than that, I think Zafarullah can answer that question.
Yeah, so under the Explorer, you have all the different courses, including security. So, and also skill, you could talk about the skill spot, Nuzra.
Yeah. So if you have registered to the skill spot, so if you have registered in our program, we will send you a link to our skill spot where all the resources that are freely available for you to learn. So there are lots of resources in there. So if you have not received, or if you are facing any problems, you can always contact us and ask about this. We will surely send you an email with the instructions how you can log into this skill spot.
All right, no problem. Thank you.